Dozens of U.S. fighter jets converge on the Middle East, raising geopolitical tensions. On satellite images, it looks almost abstract. Neat little triangles of metal parked wingtip to wingtip under the desert sun. On the ground, they're F-15s, F-16s, F-35s, and support aircraft, flown in from bases across Europe and the U.S. Crews work through the night, refueling, loading weapons, running checks. The story is simple to describe and hard to digest. Washington is massing air power over one of the world's most fragile chessboards. Each jet is a message. The question is whether it's a warning, a deterrent, or the first move in something far more dangerous. Look at the numbers and the mood changes. Over recent weeks, U.S. officials have confirmed multiple squadrons rotating into bases in Qatar, the UAE, Jordan, and possibly on carriers in nearby waters. We're talking dozens of frontline fighters, backed by tankers, AWACS radar planes, and drones. That's not a symbolic gesture. It's a real capability to strike quickly across several countries. Regional media track tail numbers, Telegram channels share grainy videos of low-flying jets, and local residents hear unfamiliar engines at night. One extra roar overhead, one more convoy of fuel trucks, and people start to whisper that the air feels different. Strategists describe this buildup as force posture, which sounds technical until you remember what it means in human terms. More jets close to flashpoints shorten the distance between decision and action. Commanders no longer need hours to move aircraft into range. They're already there, ready. That compresses time for diplomacy and miscalculation alike. When fighters sit on the edge of contested airspace, a radar glitch, a misread radio call, or one rogue rocket can trigger a chain reaction. The Pentagon calls it deterrence. Rivals may see encirclement. The line between those two perceptions is exactly where the risk lives. There's a kind of toolkit for decoding these escalations without being an expert. First, watch what quietly changes, not just the big headlines. New rules of engagement leaked to the press, extra Patriot or THAAD missile batteries, joint drills announced at the last minute. These are all practical steps that either reduce or increase the chance of shots being fired. Another method is to track who visits the region. When top U.S. generals and envoys hop between Gulf capitals while jets stack up on the apron, diplomacy and deterrence are moving in lockstep. That's when scenarios are being written in real time.